All right, December 3rd, I believe it is, race number 1. Very, very light breeze, very shifty as well. We're thinking it's going to go right to get to a sea breeze. Current is slack. We have a uber long line, and we'll see how the shenanigans at the start work out. All right, so that was 35.27 over early, and they were called over early. All right, and we'll see. They're looking for. Hopefully, they'll go back. I don't think they noticed they were over early. All right, so again, very light breeze today. It's very shifty. It's in a bit of a. It's in a right phase now.
Yes, you were over.
All right, now that Bob's done. And we'll see how these guys end up. I mean, the middle of the, actually everybody got lifted on starboard tack again. If you look at that middle bunch, they were right at the middle of the line. 108 is actually doing a really good job. Massive speed bump there that 572 is not getting for some reason. Again, on days like this, shifting gears becomes really, really important. So we're gonna go up to the windward mark and see how these guys round. Okay, so again, wonderful day to be out here doing race committee. We have a massive right shift here. And I think 108, 3760, I'm sorry, mainsail number, which is John Dexter. I think he's just laying the mark on one tack, which is great. These guys down here, on the other hand, though they're in better breeze, they're obviously sailing a longer course, and they're going to have to tack. Literally, the breeze is filling in from right behind us. The guys on the right-hand side of the course, I'm just going to zoom over to them. You see they're not going to have to tack, but they're in very much lighter breeze here. This is going to be a really confusing day for everybody involved. Okay, so here are the standings. Jib number 355 is actually 108. That's Fred Baker. Jib number 108 is not 108, obviously, and we'll figure out who that is in a second. Yeah, especially with this light breeze, I'm pretty sure these guys will be able to hoist right at the mark. It's a nice job done by Fred Baker. He was in the lead at the start. Basically sailed through the middle of the course, played the shift very well, and he's in the lead. All right, so rounding in second place is Tim O'Day. Actually, yeah, Tim O'Day was in second on 35.25. And then we have 37.60 that's basically sailing on top of them. And that is John Dexter's boat, I believe. That's Dave Bryan in fourth, hoisting, hopefully. Dave Frenzel in fifth on Da Capo. I have no idea who these guys are, sorry about that. All right, that's Raw, Tim O'Day jibing away right at the mark, and Mars jibing as well. This pack is going towards the right-hand side of the course here in fresh breeze. Everybody down here has a little less breeze. We're just going to zoom over to Fred Baker there. I believe at this point Fred Baker is sailing away from the leeward marks. I don't know if you can see them underneath the blue kite. And they seem to be pretty stalled over there, so they really want to connect back with the fleet here. 760 has that puff of breeze. You'll see them kind of moving sneakily to leeward of Da Capo, which is Dave Frenzel. And again, we're getting this nice little puff here, which is benefiting Wasabi. That is John Power and Dave Bryan and the BSC team here. Mike Cannon actually just came up a couple of spots here. All the boats inside jibed over, and basically it's Dave Bryan and Tim O'Day, who are actually Tim O'Day jibed over as well, right over here. That's Dave Bryan coming in here, still on port jibe, and Mike Cannon behind him. It's with these shifts, it's really funny. If you look over, 108 has had their fortunes come and change so many times in the past like 10 minutes. They now seem to be in the lead here. Just to give you guys a good idea of where we are vis-a-vis the course, those are the two leeward gates there. And I'm assuming they're going to look very, very ugly with all these shifts. All right, we're at the leeward mark here. That's 108, Genoa up, kite coming down. Quite early for this breeze, in all honesty. The rest of the fleet is behind them, so obviously they're not going to lose that much on the downward leg, but still they have plenty of time to keep that kite up and running. It looks like they're going for the left gate. The left gate is further to windward, but a little further away from the windward mark, just because of the way the breeze is shifted out. So that is 51.44, rounding in second. Wow, they were actually deep at the windward mark. Nice job on that leeward leg. Kite's going to want to come down on this one, guys. You're going upwind. All right, I can't really tell who that is. I believe that's Bob Lyons going for the right gate in third. Wow, how this has changed. We're going to go back up a little bit to see the carnage over here. So that is Mike Cannon, actually, I'm sorry, Bob Perry. I always do this to Bob Perry. I call him Bob Lyons. Bob Perry rounding in third, right gate. Only boat at the right gate now. That's DB in fifth. Mike Cannon was fourth. Blue Jay is rounding in sixth. Stop here for a second. Absolute carnage in there. But very calm carnage. No swearing. It's kind of disappointing, really. Wow. All right, that's Dave Bryan packing right back out. So 108, they went to the left-hand gate. They're basically at the finish, close enough to the finish line right now. We're going to zoom forward here. This has been a really bizarro leeward leg. 37.60, right? They rounded in the windward mark in third and the offset in second. And I believe they're unfortunately now at the back of the fleet. Wasabi was actually in there as well. This is going to be pretty exciting. That's Mike Cannon, I believe, doing circles back there. All right, so that's 108. They're going to do the same thing they did on the first leg. And they're basically staying on this drive for a little bit, and then they're going to plop over and go towards the finish line, is what the skipper was telling the crew. Zooming over here, that is 760, mainsail number 760, rounding in second. I believe that is Les Beckwith. All right, now in second place is the Black Spinnaker. These guys actually did a really good job in the last leeward leg. They were in deep in the first windward mark rounding, made their way back up, and actually continue their hold on third place here. And then in fourth place is Dave Bryan. Kite's going up right at the wing mark there. And that's Bob Perry on 572, rounding in fifth. Dave Bryan's doing the same thing he did on the first leg. He is jibing. And you'll notice that, I don't know if you guys saw that, but they're really using their weight to turn the boat through the jibes and the tacks, and they're doing a really good job of that as well. Try and capture a few more instances of that. So we basically have 5 boats going downwind. Dave Bryan, which we'll check in with, is going on the right-hand side of the course, and 108, they've actually jibed over. They're taking the middle of the course. And we'll see how these guys end up. So another change in the top 5 here. Bob Perry, who I believe was in either 5th place or 4th, is now in second. The guys on 51.44, that's Russ Hancock's boat. They were, I believe, in 3rd place. So they've actually remained in their same place, but again, Bob Perry's done a good job of taking 2 people off the hunt list, so to speak. That's 760 coming in on the inside. No overlap from what I can tell from here, but I don't have a very good angle. 760 again is Les Beckwith. So back over here, Da Capo, that's Dave Frenzel. Wasabi is inside them, 403. That's Mike Cannon. I'm sorry, that's John Power on Wasabi. Now Dave Bryan, I'm sorry, again, is going for the right-hand gate. Doesn't have to worry about other boats. He's going to have clear breeze for the most part, going upwind. That's Sorcerer, Bryan. Again, doing a really nice roll tack here. Look at that. All right, and this is probably the middle of the fleet finishing here. Ika 35-25. It's a shame Tim O'Day, he had a really brilliant first upwind leg. Back of the middle of the pack now, unfortunately. That's Blue Jay finishing, Santuzo right after them, Black Boat, which is Warp Drive by the committee boat. Ooh, this is going to be tight. We'll go for the race coming on this one, but it's basically either Warp Drive or 109, and I think that's everybody.